소파 통통통 와코 와보 소로이 파티고 소로 하토라사 고고고된 더더피나 불게 너너그 하하시마티티 고토토토토 오오 커브랑크 타판타토 오오나사고 모네모 탁탁했죠 마이티 모티키 모로 소피디키 누나 도르핀 도크노소 대히소 소로 버튼 소 오리마 도바에도 너 본테 바이네 도네 토스토노 토키게나노 코스모사 고슈타키 소소소소소소 우이 헤다소소 오리마
Resort. That was close. I have averted a crash landing. Running diagnostics. Alert! Danger! Louis is missing. He must have somehow fallen out of his cockpit. He is not responding via his communicator. He is either flouting protocol or in danger. Olimar, you must find Louis before he freezes to death in the cold of this planet. Wait a moment. Look! Could these be Pikmin? They look like they are about to be devoured as we speak. You must help them. Quickly, press B to call them with your whistle, Captain Olmar. You can also hold B to make the sound of your whistle carry further, remember? Yes, hello everybody, Multi-Classic Gamer here, welcoming you to Let's Play Pikmin 2. And now we have just encountered our first type of Pikmin, Red Pikmin. The Pikmin ran to your side. They seem to remember you, Captain Olimar. How fascinating. Give them instructions and do not delay. Hold A to grab a Pikmin and release to throw it. Hey, don't call Pikmin an it. It's a he/she. Or you could just say they. I don't know. I really don't know. But we're just going to just kill this first enemy. It's pretty gruesome how, like, the spirits of the enemies actually, you know, more like the souls, I should say, they come hovering out of the bodies after they die. It's pretty gruesome, actually. Attention, Captain Olimar. I have just re-established my communications link with Louis. It is fortunate we have managed to confirm his safety. Press Y to communicate with him. I'm quite interested in the details of his condition. Quite interested you are, so let's find out. So, while these Pikmin are attempting to carry this dead body to wherever, we're going to press Y, and we're going to switch to Louis. Louis, allow me to assess your condition as per our safety protocols. Are you at all injured? Is that so? Then my concerns are eased. Our communication link shows you are nearby. Can you make your way to our location and rejoin us? I will navigate for you. Press start/pause to contact me and obtain information about the terrain. So like in the first Pikmin game, you do have a radar for each region of the game. But unlike the first game, you don't have to collect a specific part in order to access it. You can just press, pause the game, and there it is. The radar comes up first. You can also, there's actually 3 different screens for the pause screen. First there's the radar, then there's the menu where you can skip to sunset, which we can't do right now. And then there's also the exploration kit. This will come in handy later. I'll explain it as we go along. But for now, you can already see the first main difference in this game is that we're going to be having 2 captains to control at a time. So that's pretty cool. It'll be very useful later on, as we'll soon find out. And what the heck is this? Well, unless you've already Pikmin 1, then you know what it is. Louis, the object before you appears to be one of the onions mentioned in Olimar's report. How the hell did he read it that fast? Well, then again, he is a computer, kind of, so I guess it makes sense, actually. Computers can actually read pretty damn fast. Oh my god, just watch the facial expressions of Louis, it's hilarious. His eyes just pop out like that. The seed the onion ejected just sprouted. According to Olimar's report, it can be plucked with A. Well, that's interesting that Olimar knows the controls. I guess it's kind of a fourth wall thing, sort of. Aw, Pikmin are so cute. Louis, this must be one of the Pikmin creatures from Olimar's report. It is staring at you. Well, yeah, duh, obviously. It looks exactly the same as the ones we just discovered. You can use C-Stick to issue objectives to your Pikmin squad and even direct their movement. You can disband your squad with X. Interesting. Olimar's description of the creatures resembled Pikpikarics was strikingly accurate. I can't read today. Louis, my sensors have detected drool in the corner of your mouth. Are you all right? I guess we're about to find out. No, he's not alright. Call the police. No, 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 no! Okay, he's fine. Never mind. The heck? Gee, it seems like this creature's not out to kill me after all. I guess I'll just throw it. Just like that, you just press... There I go, I just called a Pikmin an it. I feel bad now. Alright, well anyways, these are pellet posies, is what they're called. And you can actually just simply attack them with your Pikmin. They're the easiest things in this game to kill. And you can actually just, and by doing so, it will sprout 2 seeds for us. you know, by carrying back the pellet from the pellet posy. The onion ejected more seeds. The pellet from that flower must hold nutrients that breed Pikmin. Yes, the Pikmin gather nutrients, haul them to the onion, and further propagate the species. The onion is Pikmin mothership. Review Olmar's report. Seems repeatedly tapping A lets one rapidly pluck Pikmin sprouts. Of course, having two captains, as you guys will find out, will make this a lot less tedious than it was in the first Pikmin game, when you had to, you know, pluck several sprouts with just one captain. But soon you guys will find that plucking, you know, having multiple captains, well, or should I say just more than one, because actually, 2 is all you get in this game, but, as you guys will soon find out, having multiple Pikmin, multiple captains is very useful in multiple ways, I should say. So we got 2 more pellet poses up there, so as you can see, because each of these pellets, sprouts 2 Pikmin, we're going to, be able to quickly, create a population of, like, what, 12 Pikmin, well, total in the region, because, Olmar's got 5 of them, so it's actually more like, about, 11 we just made here, so, yeah. So we've already populated 11 Pikmin over here, and that's how quickly, you know, you can sprout Pikmin. It's a pretty quick process depending on how much food you have around, so. But that's basically all we can do over here right now, so, you know, as you can see, you can't really eat snow and produce Pikmin that way, silly peoples. And here we have something that's very familiar. Yeah, very familiar indeed, actually. Perhaps this object is one of the treasures that we are searching for. The only reason we found it here is because this is where you crash landed. How fortunate. I would like to appraise it, but you must regroup with Olmar first. Can you see him? Press L to move the camera behind you, R to zoom, and Z to change angles. So by holding L, you can follow the direction that the character's face. Well, actually, no, it doesn't really do it that well, but I guess it just depends on. It's like easier if you just tap L by facing a certain direction. This is what R does. It zooms in and out, and then Z can do like a bird's eye view, and then you can press it again. You can just do it like this, which is probably the best angle in the game that you can have. There's multiple camera angles that this game works with, but anyways, here it is. We've reached the one thing that's blocking us, so let's start throwing Pikmin on this, because it's simply just a paper bag that takes like, what, 15 Pikmin to go down. Luckily, we just happen to have enough. Captain Olmar, Louis, you are reunited at last. This has been a troublesome start to our trip. Troublesome start. We're already at our planet, so it's not really part of the start, but you know, whatever. But now you must feel sure that your combined wits can get you through anything, correct? From now on, use B to form a single group, X to make solo action, and Y to change leaders. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so now that we have all of our Pikmin together, we can now actually carry. We actually have a place to carry this corpse to. Yeah, we're gonna be carrying a lot of corpses in this game, just letting you guys know. And I don't know if corpse is actually the plural for corpse, but you guys can let me know in the comments below. Although you're actually not gonna see this for a week, because I'm actually recording. I'm actually trying to record. A week before you guys see this is my spring break from school, and I'm attempting to record pretty much most, if not all, of this game during this week, because I'm not going to have any time whatsoever to record Let's Plays this quarter. So what I'm doing is I've recorded an entire Let's Play of Banjo-Kazooie, and I'm also going to record this entire game just for you guys to watch during my spring quarter school, because literally both of these games are going to last, like, you know, by uploading them each day, they are going to last for the rest of my school year. So this will give you guys something to watch for the rest of my school year. I apologize very much for not having consistent uploads throughout the school year up until now, but thankfully I figured out a way that you guys can have something to watch from me while I'm extremely busy, you know, in college right now. But, you know, I'm figuring things out, and there's a good chance that this could be the way I do my Let's Plays for the rest of college, is just by pre-recording them, which has both its disadvantages and advantages. But anyways, now that we got that course back to the mothership, we've populated 20 Pikmin total, and this is the max you can get on the first day. That'll be just enough to carry this battery to wherever we need to carry it to. But you know, if it isn't obvious, this is actually a battery that we humans use. I can't remember what type this is. What is it? It's not a AA, is it? I don't think it is. There's a lot of random human items we will collect, and this game actually is known for its product placement and crap like that, because there's a crap ton of product placement in this game, and nowhere is it more evident than in the treasures we collect. Yes, instead of ship parts in this game, you're going to be collecting these things called treasures, and they're basically just random human objects, you know, because, believe it or not, this game actually takes place millions, I think it's like either thousands or millions of years after the human species has been wiped out, literally. So, as scary as that is, this actually takes place in a post-human world. Well, post-human Earth, I should say. You know, at least that's what I've heard, and it kind of makes sense too, because like we don't really see any actual human structure. We don't see any humans at all in this game. You just see the items left over from the human race. So it's safe to assume that this takes place after humans have gone extinct. So the Pikmin decide to carry this back to the ship, and it has a value of 280 Pokos, and we're gonna need a total of 10,000 to clear the depths that our company went into while we were gone. And there's also random names that the ship comes up with each treasure, and this one happened to be Courage Reactor. Our first day of exploration has yielded our first treasure. We will be done in record time. I took the liberty of naming it when I appraised it. The name reflects my current thinking, in quotation marks. Leave it to me to think up catchy names for hit products. It is but one of my many talents. We shall end our first day here and report back to our president. His face will surely be joyous. What, do you have Skype or something? However, to communicate with Hakote, we must fly into low orbit above the planet. Again, I cannot read today. We will not return to the surface until morning, so as to avoid the indigenous nocturnal creatures. Alright, sounds like a plan. So the game goes straight to sunset, and that's all you can do on the first day. So, but hey, we got our first treasure, so not bad. And as you guys know, that probably means that this is also gonna be the end of the first episode, especially since we're already like 18 minutes in. So, I think this is definitely a good length for a first episode. Don't you guys think? Although there's still a bit more we have to do. So yes, just like in the first game, at the end of each day, you'll see the ship, take off from the surface, and we will go up in orbit, and then. We'll look at our stats, basically just like in the first game, so. Okay, so we get to see today's report. First things first, it shows all the treasures you collected and the total funds for that day, so it's pretty cool. And then the Pikmin stats, we erased 20 red Pikmin, and as you can probably guess, there's going to be more than just red Pikmin in this game. It's pretty obvious thing. If you press Z, you can also see the types of different deaths, types of ways Pikmin have died, and the total amount of Pikmin that have died in your file. So if you want to see gruesome stuff, there you go. You found your first bit of treasure. Fine work. Our future depends on your efforts, so check your treasure hoard regularly. I'll check in often. Keep up the pace. I really can't think of a voice for the president right now, so if I think of one, I'll eventually use it, but I apologize for now. Just use my regular voice for that. I will try and do just cool voice acting just like I do for Banjo-Kazooie, but, I'll just do the best I can. I can't really promise much. But that is the end of the first day of Pikmin 2, so I'd like to thank you guys for watching the first episode of this hopefully really good Let's Play for you guys. Once again, I'm pre-recording this entire thing, just like Banjo-Kazooie, so if you guys have any gameplay tricks you want to give to me, just note that they're not going to have any effect on the Let's Play whatsoever, since I'm recording the entire thing before I get any feedback from you guys. So, but nonetheless, I still appreciate getting feedback from you guys throughout this Let's Play. So still feel free to give me comments, let me know how I'm doing. And before we end off this first episode, I'd just like to say that I want this to make one of the best Let's Plays ever made, because this is one of my favorite games of all time. Like, I'm serious. Like, out of the entire Pikmin series, this game is my favorite. Both Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 3 are really great games, and I like them, and I enjoy playing them. But this game, this is not only my favorite game in the Pikmin series, but one of my favorite games of all time. So, just thought I'd throw that random fact at you guys, and, you know, just my opinions on the game. And I guess I'll get more into that as we go through Let's Play. But again, see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.